Hello learners and welcome back. In our today's lesson, we'll be discussing how to prepare a 3-column cash book. And learners, if you're watching this and you've not subscribed, kindly do so. Support by subscribing, like, comment, and share with your fellow learners. So we have our question there that reads, on 1st January 2011, Jomo traders earned 22,500 shillings in cash and 250 at bank. And 250,000 shillings at bank. During the month, the following transactions took place. January 2nd, made cash sales of 465,200. On 5th, received a check of 451,250 from Kamau Traders in full settlement of their debt after allowing a 5% cash discount. Paid on 15th, paid Daru Traders 194,000 shillings in cash after deducting a cash discount of 16,000 shillings. On 20th, deposited 200,000 shillings from the cash till into the bank. 25th, paid wages 144,000 shillings in cash. 28th, settled Mbago Traders account of 300,000 shillings by check, less 15% cash discount. On 29th, withdrew 250,000 shillings from the bank for office use. 30th, deposited all the cash into the bank except 59,700. You are required to prepare a duly balanced 3-column cash book. So learners, where do you start? So we start by preparing now the account, yes, and have already drawn those columns. So we have the title here, whereby we start with the name of the business, that is Juma Traders. 3-column cash book. Then we have debit side and the credit side. Now on both sides, that is either debit or credit, we have columns for date, details, the folio which you can omit, discount allowed, cash, and the bank. The same repeats on the credit side. Now learners, make sure that your money columns are chronological. Discount allowed, cash, bank. Let it be on the same on the left hand side. Discount, cash, and bank. And sometimes as a learner, sometimes you get confused. Do we have discount allowed on the debit side or the credit side? It's simple. So we start with the discount allowed, A, capital A, in our alphabets. A, we start with A, then to R. So discount allowed starts the same way in the alphabet, then R. Yeah, so discount allowed, discount received, then cash and bank. Same, discount received, cash and bank. Do not have here cash and then you come here you write bank or discount. No, do not interchange. Let them be systematic. Then also you can talk of DCB, discount cash bank columns. Yeah, that is the easiest way to remember as a learner. So let's go straight to our question. What are we supposed to do in this type of a question? So we start on the beginning of the month, 1st January, 22,500 shillings in cash. So this is our balance brought down for the cash and the balance brought down for the bank. Cash and bank are assets, and therefore they have debit balances unless otherwise stated. Therefore, we have here, we are given our year is 2011. So we can just have our 2011 there. The month is January and the date is 1. Our balance that was brought down for cash, we are given as 22,500, and for the bank is 250,000. 250,000. Then we go to date 2. Cash sales were made amounting to 465,200. When we make cash sales, learners, it means you are going to receive some cash. You've sold the goods, therefore the business receives. So any receipts we debit. Actually, this is something else you're supposed to familiarize ourselves, that we always debit any receipts. When I talk of receipts, talking of money received. And then we credit any payments. Credit any payments when preparing a cash book, whether single, double column cash book or 3-column cash book. And then, as the name suggests, cash book, we should only record cash transactions only. So we move on. Cash sales. So money was received. Sales were made amounting to 465,200. Cash sales 465,200. 465,200. Then date 5th, received a check for 451,250 from Kamau Traders in full settlement of their debt after allowing a 5% cash discount. So this amount is what was in the check. 451,250 is what was in the check that Kamau Traders brought. Therefore, meaning that this amount is our 95%. So, what is the 5%? We need to get that discount. So, on the 5th, we received money from Kamau Traders. Yes, and the check, check goes to the bank, remember, was 451,250. 250. Now we have something here for the discount that must be calculated. Therefore, this is what you are saying, that 415,250 is the same as 95%. Our 5% will be what? So this should be, we cross multiply 5 times 415,250 divided by 95. Learners, by use of a calculator, learners, what are you getting? So in this case, our discount will amount to 23,750. Learners, confirm that using a calculator. 23,750. That is what our 5% represents. So come back here and you have your discount as 23,750. That is the discount that was allowed to Kamau Traders. Next, date 15, paying the Daru Traders 184,000 in cash after after deducting a cash discount of 16,000. So Daru Traders received this, meaning that this is a discount, received. This is what was paid, and this is the discount that was received. So the year is 2011, January, date 15. Date 15. Why are we debiting? I mean crediting. Remember we said payments. The word paid. Payment has been made of 184,000. To whom did we pay? Daru Traders. We paid Daru Traders. How much did we pay Daru Traders? Now we paid Daru Traders 184,000 in cash. 184,000 in cash. What discount did we receive? 16,000. 16,000. Then on 20th, deposited 200,000 shillings from the cash till into the bank. Deposited 200. So the receiving account here on 20th, our receiving account here will be which account? Deposited 200,000 from the cash till. So it's moving from the cash till to the bank. So our receiving account is the bank and our paying account is this one. So we are going to debit and credit. Remember, money is moving. So we are taking money from where? Cash. To where? Bank. How much? 200,000. We are taking money from the cash to the bank. How much? 200,000. So this is a contra entry. It's a contra entry. Remember we said a contra entry is an entry that affects. In one transaction we have two entries, both the debit and the credit entry. So the paying account here is cash, remember. So where did our money go to? The money went to the bank. That is where our money went to. Yes. From where? The cash till. From the cash till. Money from the cash till to the bank. That is how that transaction should be treated. Next is date 25. Paid wages. 144,000 in cash. Yes, date 25. Paid payments. Remember we said we credit payments. Paid wages. Paid wages. How much? Paid wages 144 in cash. 144,000 in cash. Then the other one is settled Mbogo Traders account of. Account of 300,000 by check, less 15% cash discount. Learners, what does account of mean? Now, when you see the word account of means this translates to 100%. So in other words, what we have here, account of 300,000 shillings by check, it means that this 300,000 is equivalent to 100%. Therefore, what would be our 15%? What would be 15%? So we cross multiply that to have 300,000 times 15% and divide by 100. And learners, 3 times 15 is 45. So this gives us 45,000. Yes, so our discount here is amounting to 45,000. Settled means paid. Settled means paid. So this is a payment, and therefore this discount is a received one. A received discount. Yes, from the creditor who was known as Mbogo Traders. So we move on. 28, we have a payment that was made to Mbogo Traders. Mbogo Traders, yes. A discount that was received was 45,000 learners. And therefore, it means we paid Mbogo Traders 300,000 less 45,000. So this gives us a 5. 9 minus 4 is 5. And we have 255,000. 255,000 is what Mbogo was paid on 28th. Then 29th, we withdrew 25,000 from the bank for office use. From the bank for office use. So the receiving account is cash. Remember, I told you that anytime you see the word cash till, office use, all that affect the cash in hard account. So the receiving account here is the cash account. So we debit, yeah, and this one will be a credit because it's the giving, it's the paying. So money was withdrawn from the bank, withdrawing. So on that 30th, yeah, where are we taking this money? To the cash or to the office. It's a contra entry, remember. Yes, how much are we taking from the bank? 250,000. 250,000 is taken to where? Cash. So date 30 here. So what will be our details here? Where is this money coming from? Yeah? Here the details column, where are we getting money from? That is what we record. We are getting this money from the bank. How much? 250,000. Yes. Remember, on the debit side, on the details column, we indicate where that money is coming from. On the credit side, we indicate where that money is going to. Yes. So that is date. This should be date 29, not 30th. Date 29. Yeah, should be date 29 and not 30th. Then lastly, on 30th, deposited all the cash into the bank. So we have a deposit here. All the cash was deposited into the bank, leaving a remainder of 59,700. Yes, money has been taken, all the cash, to the bank. So in this case, our bank is the receiving account. So that is date 30. Yeah, date 30. What is happening on date 30? Some money is coming into the bank from cash. How much? We do not know how much is coming. Yes. And on the same 30th, yes, some money is moving from cash to where? To the bank. Remember, I told you on the credit side, on the details column, we record where the money is going to. So the money is going to the bank, yeah, from here. And do we know the figure? No, we do not know the figure. Remember, this is a contra entry. When we said one transaction, yeah, having two entries the same time, debit and the credit. So the other thing is this amount. Remember, we do not know how much was taken to the bank, and that's why I have some question marks there, and that is the task. We are going to do it right now. Now, except 59,700. So this except, what does it mean? This means this is what remained in the cash. It is our balancing figure for the cash column. Therefore, on 31st of January, our balance to be carried down for the cash column learners should be 59,700. 59,700. This should be our balancing figure. And therefore, learners, we can go ahead and get this amount. We can go ahead and get this. So how do we go about that? Learners, it is easy. You just come on to your debit side and you make a total. Get the total of your debit side. That is 22,500 plus 465,200 plus 250,000. So learners, that gives us we have 700, yes, and then we have 7, yes, 7, 3 and 7. Yes, so this is the total for cash column, 700, and that's 7,700. So the same should be the total on our credit side, 737,700. So learners, as you can see in our column, we only have one missing. So we have this plus this plus this plus this plus this should give us this. So what is the value of this? So learners, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to take 194,000 plus 200 plus 144,000 plus 59,700. Yes, you add those. So learners, I hope you have been adding, and you should be getting around 587,700. So we are finding that we are getting 587,700 after adding what and what did we add? 184,000, 200,000 plus 140,000 plus 59,700. So whatever you get, you subtract from the total, which is 737,700. And learners, by using your calculator, you should be able to get your figure as 150. So learners, this is what was deposited, 150,000. Yes, and we are done. 150,000. Next, now we can balance our bank column, and we call it 250 plus 451,250 plus 200,000 plus 150,000. Learners, what do we get? By using a calculator, learner, you should be able to get 1,051,250. The same case should happen on our side. So we should get our balancing figure here. This is our total for the debit side, that is the bank column, this total minus this minus this. So this is 255,000 plus 250,000. That gives us 505,000. 505,000. Yes, subtract from this figure, and you should be able to get your balancing figure as 546,250. Yes, and that is what you are supposed to have done, learners, and that is it. We are done. So that is what was expected of you in that account. But we can get the totals for the discount, but do not double underscore this one. So the total for the discount allowed is 23,750, and the total for the discount received is 16 plus 45,000. This gives us 61,000. Yes, and I've said for the discount, please do not double underscore. Yes, yeah, and that is it, learners. So in a 3-column cash book, what do we look for? One is when you see the word account of. Account of. This, I told you, learners, it means whatever figure you are given is 100%. Number 2, you should watch out for is these words, received or paid. Some money, let's say X, for cash or maybe check. It means that a discount has already been deducted. Discount already deducted. Already deducted. Yes. Account of means it's 100%. Received, paid, it's already deducted because you cannot pay and then start asking for your discount to be refunded. So these are the 2 guiding principles. Other words, ignore them. This should be your guiding word. Accounting of or received and paid. Yes. So accounting of 100%. Whatever figure you're given is 100%. Received, so in this case, you need to calculate a discount. Received or paid this amount, discount has already been deducted and therefore there is no need to calculate the figure for the discount. And that is it for now. Learners, practice more questions on 3-column cash book. Bye for now. And if you're watching this and not subscribed, please support by doing so. Bye bye for now.